Hello everyone and welcome back to Bitcoin Tips. So, today I'm going to be talking about why I switched to mining on Hive Pool and I'm no longer using NiceHash. So before we get into the video today, make sure you hit that like button to help the YouTube algorithm in recommending this video to more people, meaning more people will learn about cryptocurrency mining, and eventually have the cryptocurrency prices go up as new people learn about how to get into the community. So let's get into the video today. So, I recently did a video talking about my switch to the Hive mining pool for mining Ethereum. Now, if you haven't been following my channel as well as the old channel, I am currently running two mining rigs, GPUs, which have a mixture of RX 580s, 1660 Ti's, and 11060 at this time. All in about 260 megahash, I believe, 250 to 260 megahash. And for the longest time, I have been mining using the NiceHash pool. And I recently decided to switch from NiceHash over to the Hive pool, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. Now, if you don't know about the Hive pool and some of the benefits compared to NiceHash or other pools, make sure you go watch my video from a few days ago. That really goes over all of the differences between Hive, what it has to offer, some of its drawbacks, some of its strengths, stuff like that. But if you are not familiar with what you're seeing here, NiceHash posted this blog on March 6th of 2021. So that was earlier this month. It's been a few weeks. But basically titled, "Stop Using Phoenix Miner Immediately." This was released early March 6th, and when I woke up, I saw this in a Discord server that I'm a part of, and, you know, was pretty worried because I had been mining using Phoenix Miner to NiceHash on my Hive OS rig with RX 580s on it for about 2.5, 3 months, and I had no issues, but you know, the same day that they released this article, I logged in, and the rig is offline, and it won't, you know, turn on. So I'm like, oh my goodness, well, this is bad. So I immediately shut the rig down and continued to do some more research. I did a video that morning talking about this, which is now out of date and will no longer be able to be found on the YouTube channel because it is out-of-date information that does not match up with what we're talking about today. So basically, NiceHash released this article that said, hey, it's come to our attention, Phoenix Miner is no longer available for download from its original source, which was a mega download link. So they were saying that it disappeared, and the developers of the miner had nothing to say. They didn't say anything before, and at the time of this, they had not said anything. So they were saying, right now, this looks like it is a malicious attack. It could be containing malware, stuff like that. So, of course, the cryptocurrency mining community is pretty worried about this. A lot of people had Phoenix Miner on their computers. And what was even more worrying was when this was released, the NiceHash miner for Windows, technically they had, they didn't specifically say here that the Phoenix Miner was included in there, but at the time this was released, there was less information available, so they said it could have been compromised. Scrolling down through here, you can see that NiceHash recommended that you reinstall your operating system, change all passwords, and activate two-factor authentication when possible, and if you have any cryptocurrency wallets on the PC that had Phoenix Miner on it, they recommended that you move your funds to a different wallet. So, at the time that this article was released, it didn't specifically say if they had downloaded NiceHash, if you had the NiceHash miner on your computer, if Phoenix Miner went onto your computer. Now, of course, if you had Phoenix Miner standalone on there, then of course you knew. But that was pretty worrying for a lot of people, and a lot of people, you know, took these 3 bullet points very seriously, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to change your passwords, activate two-factor, maybe move your crypto to a secure wallet. But, you know, reinstalling your OS, that can be, you know, a pretty long process, as well as not just installing it, but also resetting it up, getting your presets, you know, your applications, all of that back on your computer. So that was something that they had happen. But, you know, let's fast forward a few days here, and this post is from Phoenix Miner on March 9th of 2021. So again, this is a little bit later, but this is really what played into a lot of my decision to move pools. Now, if you haven't been following along, again, I have nothing bad to say about NiceHash. I think they are a great company if you are a gamer, a person who's got a good computer, maybe for work or something like that. If you want to start mining crypto, it's a great way to do that really fast and really easy. And again, because of those reasons, I think it's really a good way to get into cryptocurrency mining, and I think they offer a lot of positive things in the cryptocurrency mining community, but they have had some issues in the past that made a lot of miners not like them. Like I said, I had been mining to NiceHash for many months and years with no issues. I personally have no issues with NiceHash. I've never lost any money, never had any, you know, virus issues, stuff like that. But basically, I'm not going to go through and read this all in depth. If you're interested in like an in-depth reading of this, Red Panda Mining has a great video on his channel where he pretty much went through and read each of these different statements and, you know, kind of reacted to it a little bit. The link to this article and this cryptocurrency coin talk, the Bitcoin talk post here, will be in the description below if you want to check it out. But basically, the quick summary of it is NiceHash on November 27th of 2020 requested that the code for Phoenix Miner be signed, which is something that basically means, hey, this is a trusted program, you don't have to worry about it, there's no viruses, nothing like that. Well, with that being how that works is that means that the programmers for Phoenix Miner had to release their identities, and that is not something that the team that built Phoenix Miner felt comfortable with for their own personal reasons, which, hey, that's part of cryptocurrency, they have every right to. Basically, they said that right in here, so they were like, hey, at this point, we're not going to do this, this is our problem. But basically, they didn't respond. Jumped to March 7th, which is NiceHash reaching out to the miner developers for Phoenix Miner, said, hey, can you explain what happened to your account on Mega? Well, they didn't respond until March 8th, and basically said, hey, Mega terminated our account because of a violation of the terms of service, and they were not actually around and online to, respond and make a post about it right away. But here, this is NiceHash again here, but this is, they're saying, sorry about what we said on this article here, and they said, basically, if you did the signing thing that we asked, it would help us and help you. And again, they said, we don't want to do anything like this, regardless of your intentions. They basically said it wasn't the best way to react. This not so dramatic event, they basically came out and said, hey, it's missing, it's got viruses. So it goes on here, back and forth between them, but basically what it came down to based off of this post here was NiceHash released this article here saying, stop using Phoenix Miner, it contains a virus. A lot of people did, and they moved, to a different miner. And personally, I did as well, because, when this comes out, you obviously don't want to be using something that has a virus. So, you uninstall, stuff like that. But they continued to, post bad things about it and say, hey, don't use Phoenix Miner. And the developers at Phoenix Miner basically had the take of, we didn't want to sign the binaries away and give up our identity, so NiceHash tried to take them down, by saying, hey, bad things happened. It was coincidence that their Mega account got deleted along with a number of other cryptocurrency developers, and NiceHash took advantage of that, is basically what this post was saying. So again, if you want to go in depth and read all of this, which if you are in mining and were affected at all by the Phoenix Miner issues, I recommend reading through this. It's really interesting. At least I found it interesting. So it's definitely really interesting, and ultimately that is kind of why I moved away from NiceHash was, you know, they've had some issues in the past, and they seem to jump the gun here a little bit. I personally considered reinstalling my operating system, but luckily I didn't, just because, you know, I didn't want to go through the process of uninstalling everything, reinstalling it, and then having to reinstall all my programs. You know, in the event that it looked like there was no other choice, of course, I'm going to do that. But if I don't have to, I don't want to. Basically, you know, if they were going to continue doing things like this, I was like, you know, I'm just going to move away. I looked into HiveOS and Hive on Pool, and they had a lot of benefits. You know, I was paying, I think, a 1.5% or 2% fee on everything from NiceHash, which at the time I was like, hey, that's fine. They're providing a great service. But now with the Hive on Pool, 0% fees, mining Ethereum, withdraws directly to your wallet, all of that. So I've been really happy with NiceHash in the past. I would still consider going back to them in the event that I needed to. Again, I don't have anything against them, but this interaction and this post and all of that is ultimately why I decided to switch to Hive on Pool. Again, if someone came to me and said, hey, I've got a great gaming computer, or I do graphic design, I want to get into cryptocurrency mining, you know, at night when I'm not working or playing games, say, hey, check out NiceHash. It's a great, you know, great program. It allows you to mine crypto very easily. You can just click play when you're done with work for the day, and, you know, click pause when you want to play a game. So I think it's a great program, but at this point I am mining to Hive on Pool. So if you guys enjoyed this kind of video of my thoughts on kind of what happened, as well as my thoughts on Hive on Pool, make sure to hit that like button, and make sure you're subscribed to see all of our future videos and live streams. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.